In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove the heat exchanger. You might not need to do that, but if you are a handy and you are really, you know something about furnaces, you can replace the heat exchanger yourself. The only problem could be that the supplier will not going to give you a heat exchanger, even if it's under warranty. Usually they come with minimum 20 years, sometimes lifetime. I think they need to give it to a contractor. So I have helped a lot of my friends save them money because they cannot afford, like people living from paycheck to paycheck or low income, they cannot afford a new furnace. A lot of time I remove the heat exchanger. The 80% heat exchanger is easy. It comes one piece. High efficiency ones like Carrier or so, they come really in so many pieces, so it's hard. But my point is, I'm going to show you how to remove it. If you can do it, good for you. So first I'm going to remove this piece, which is like 4 screws, right? And usually it comes off. You have to remove this piece. Now I'm scrapping this, okay? Don't throw yours away. You have to keep yours. And now here there are some screws. All these screws here, I'm going to remove them and I'll get back to you in a minute, okay? Okay, so basically I removed all these screws from here. Now as this goes for a scrap, I bent it a little bit. Be careful, if you do that, you have to bring it back if you're doing yours. So this is the heat exchanger. Basically it comes off. So that's heat exchanger, okay? Now as you see, the fire goes in here and it's been sucked by the inducer motor, right? And inducer motor shoot the combustion into the chimney. However, the flame will travel in here. They make it like that, so imagine this can be like another 10 feet long if you stretch it. But as you see, I tell my customers always, as you see, looks like the gas valve was really strong. Nobody adjusted it. And as you see, maybe when it's really, really cold and the furnace works longer hours, no matter how much air you have coming, this can be really overheating. And you can see maybe this, if you could see it when it's running, you're gonna see it's like becoming kind of orange. Again, it's all because the person who installed the furnace or the company who installed the furnace, they did not send a startup team. Startup team usually will adjust the flame on it. Like for example, I showed you the gas valve earlier, right? So the gas valve, for example, here's the gas valve. See, this gas valve looks like somebody worked on it. Can be adjustable. So when the gas is too strong, they can adjust it to make sure it's not sending too much gas. Because believe it or not, when this is not adjusted, let's say your furnace is 80%, right? 80% means like, let's say you pay $100 a month. So $80 goes to your home, to heat your home. And 20% it goes in the chimney. You have to get rid of the fumes. And if it's not adjusted, your furnace might be 70,000 BTU. I mean 70% is not 80 anymore because there's a lot of flame just shooting in the chimney. Nobody adjusted. And one of the reasons I know that because you can see how this here was suffering. You see these marks? And sometimes, believe it or not, you can see a crack in here. For some reason it gets too hot, it becomes red, and it will just crack. Okay, so one thing you have to know about this, and this one, luckily, if you have to change it, if you have a furnace like this, and the technician is your friend, and you tell him, hey, I'm really having a hard time, I'm not working, and the heat exchanger is gone, I don't want to replace the furnace. Can you change for me the heat exchanger? Now, again, it's a lot of work, but luckily this one comes in one piece. So if you go to Amana and tell them, hey, this furnace, I need a heat exchanger, usually it's 20 years, and they give you a 20 years warranty, they can give you a brand new one. So you just pay the guy, your friend, the labor, which is, I mean, I usually charge $600, $800, depends on how hard it is. This one is a piece of cake. I will do it for $500. I have done even worse than these for my cousin, and I charge him $500. I'm just helping out people. But again, nobody likes to do it because it's a lot of work in some other cases, okay? So basically, that's, oh, I forgot to show you, I'm so sorry. I have to show you how to put it back. So basically, remember, it goes this way. when you put it back. Now remember, in your case, you're gonna have a air condition and duct, like coil here. So you just slide it in. This is the bottoms. Then you put this back and you screw it, and you should be all good. Okay. So that's all for the heat exchanger. And thanks for your time. I think we're done with this furnace. Let me know if you have any different ideas, or you went through some kind of experience like that with the heat exchanger in the comment. That would be great. I appreciate it. Thank you.